Welcome to Factful Finance, where we empower you with the knowledge to take control of your financial future. Today, we're diving into a game-changing update for 2025 that could impact millions. The new rules from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or CFPB, designed to stop debt collector harassment. Did you know that over 70 million Americans are dealing with debt collection calls every year? That's a lot of people being harassed by aggressive tactics. But now, the CFPB's new regulations are stepping in to level the playing field. Let's unpack what's changing and how these rules will affect you. First off, a quick disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only. Please consult a financial professional for personalized advice. Now let's get into it. If you've ever been harassed by debt collectors, you know how stressful it can be. Constant phone calls, threats of legal action, or even attempts to collect debts you don't owe. It's overwhelming. The CFPB's new rules are setting clear limits to protect consumers and ensure fair practices. So what are these changes and how will they make a real difference? One of the most important changes is the restriction on when and how debt collectors can contact you. Under the new rules, debt collectors are limited to calling you only once per day. That's right, just once. No more relentless back-to-back calls, leaving you anxious about when the next one might come. And if you tell them you don't want to be contacted anymore, they have to respect that. They'll have to find another way to reach you, like email or mail, which means you can regain control of the situation. But that's not all. The CFPB is also requiring debt collectors to give you more transparency. Before they contact you, they have to give you detailed information about the debt. No more vague threats or confusion about what you owe. Now, they must clearly explain the amount, the origin of the debt, and your rights. This helps ensure you understand what's going on, and if there's a mistake, you have the information you need to challenge it. And here's a big one. The new rules also include a ban on debt collectors trying to collect debts that are too old to be legally enforced. Many people have faced harassment over debts that are past the statute of limitations, which is both stressful and unfair. Now, collectors can't come after you for those anymore. Let's take a look at how this could play out in real life. Imagine Sarah, who's been receiving daily phone calls about an old credit card debt. She's not sure if she owes the money, but the constant harassment is wearing her down. Under the new rules, she could ask the debt collector for detailed information about the debt, and if it turns out the debt is too old to collect, the collector would have to back off. This change would give her the clarity and peace of mind she needs to move forward. This is a win for consumers, but it also benefits those who are truly trying to pay down their debts. With more transparency and clear boundaries, you can focus on resolving your financial issues without the added stress of harassment. So what can you do to make the most of these new rules? First, keep detailed records of all communications with debt collectors. If they cross any lines, document it and report them to the CFPB. Next, don't be afraid to challenge any debts that don't seem right. With the new transparency requirements, you'll be in a much better position to ask the tough questions. And lastly, make sure you're aware of your rights. Understanding the new protections will help you avoid the trap of falling for manipulative tactics. If a debt collector continues to harass you despite your requests, they could face serious consequences. Now that you know the basics of these groundbreaking rules, what's the first step you'll take to ensure you're not harassed by debt collectors in 2025? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for tuning into Factful Finance. If you found this video valuable, why not subscribe so you don't miss out on more tips and updates that could help improve your financial life? We think you'll find the video on screen next particularly interesting. It could be just what you need to further your financial goals. Until next time, stay informed and empowered.